Good day, everyone. Good day. I hope everyone's doing well today. Welcome to Morning Sip with Rev Melissa. I am Rev Melissa, and this is, I'm like seeing myself crooked. Okay. This is Morning Sip with Rev Melissa, and SIP stands for Spirit and Practice, where we practice because practice makes progress. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. So, welcome to today's show. Today is Election Day in New York. Yes, it is, Pamela. And I hope everyone is doing well where they are. I hope everyone voted early or will vote today. I voted early and I was pleasantly surprised that there was a line to vote early a couple of weeks ago. So I want to talk about this. I want to talk about the not so much the election itself or the candidates themselves. I want to talk about the vibe, the inner vibe, and how we can be with ourselves today because it's going to be stirred up today like no other day during this election season. And if you stay plugged into the stirring up, you may find yourself stirring out. So the invitation that I am offering today is to stay within as much as possible. Because the reality is we have no control over anything other than what we decide to do and how we choose to be with ourselves and with each other. And that is always the case. That is always the case. Yes, Fee. Fee is electing to be calm, peaceful, calm, present, capable, able. Yes, stay within. And so that's what we're going to be talking about today. Our topic today is to elect joy. That's what I'm electing. I am electing joy. So this past Sunday at Rockland Centers for Spiritual Living, where I'm the spiritual director and senior minister, I talked about electing, right? My topic on Sunday was generous love because our theme for the month of November is generosity. So generous love, elect loving kindness. And I'm wearing one of my favorite t-shirts. It says humankind be both. I got this at Martha's Vineyard at this black owned store called C'est La Vie. And that's our spot whenever we're in Martha's Vineyard. And so I saw this t-shirt and it was like, oh yes, 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 yes. And whenever I wear it out and about, I always get compliments on this t-shirt. So this is what we get to be, right, Julian? We get to be human and kind by electing joy, electing loving kindness. So one of the things that I shared on Sunday was the definition of generous. It means a readiness in giving, a readiness in giving. And another definition for generous is freedom from meanness or smallness of mind or character. Freedom from meanness or smallness of mind or character. And so the suffix OUS, generous, the us and generous, that suffix means possessing and full of. I like that. So, what are you full of today? Are you full of anxiety and fear and worry and doubt? Or are you full of love and calm and peace and truth and faith? What are you full of? You get to elect what you are full of today. No one else. Not the people on the news, Not your mama, not your father, not your sister, not your brother, not your auntie, not your cousin. You get to elect how you will be today, tomorrow, and on and on and on. Like any other day, you get to elect that for yourself. So I'm electing to be joy. I elect joy every single day. And I do my very, very best to stay in that frequency of joy. So the invitation today is to keep your vibration lifted high. And when you find yourself, because there's a pull, y'all, there is a pull to suck you into the chaos. Don't go. Don't get sucked in. And we think we're going to get sucked in by, the news or whatever. We get sucked in by people we know. Oftentimes by family and friends want to suck us into the chaos. Mm-mm, mm-mm. You are in a no chaos zone, right? You are in a no chaos zone because that zone is within you. That zone is within you. So let me pause right here and check in with y'all. Thank you, Fee, for sharing with your circle. I appreciate that so much. Fee has a question. How will you choose to go and stay within today, especially? So I hope that everyone has already started the day by spending some time with their daily morning spiritual practice. Julian and I ain't playing. We are in the 5 a.m. club. We are getting it in. Yes, we are. Julian, I woke up today at 4:50. I was like, okay, this what we doing? All right, let's go. And we text each other and we like 5 a.m. club. That's all we say. We might, give each other a little word of inspiration or share a song. Thank you, Julian, for sharing the songs with me. But we get to elect how we are starting our day. So how do you go within? What do you choose? How do you stay within today? By bringing yourself back. When you start, you'll know me, when you start to wander off, because we can wander off. And you can say, girl, boy, where you going? Gather yourself up. Lovingly, kindly, gently. Just gather yourself up. Because the pull is strong. It is. I know it is. But you can gather yourself back up. Take a deep breath. Take another one. Take another one. Give yourself a sacred pause and affirm the truth of who and whose you are. No matter who is in the White House, no matter who is elected, it does not change the truth of who and whose you are. So affirm your quality. Remember your quality? Affirm your quality. I am steadfast, Fee King. I am abundance, Sekou writes. I am bliss, Pamela. Affirm the truth of who and whose you are is a way or two that you can stay focused within. Yes, yes. Joy election day feels good on me. Yes, it does, Fee King. Freedom from meanness or smallness of mind or character. Okay, I welcome that nice. Yes, isn't that a great definition for generous? The freedom from meanness, the freedom from smallness, meanness, smallness, mind of character. That is a delicious definition. We're going to stay positive no matter what. Fee King is giving it to me, y'all. Where y'all at? Where y'all at? Yes, let's go, let's go, let's go. Don't get sucked in. Yes. When they start and just walk away. That's what Fee said. Walk away. All of a sudden, you got a mysterious call. Yes, Fee, you got to go. I got to go. Yes. So I want to share with you all something that I saw on my friend Greg Stamper's Facebook page today. And it was a practice for today. So I'm going to share that with you in a moment. Because the other thing that I wanted to share was about the word elect. I love the origin of words. And the origin of the word elect means to choose. And that is what we get to do. Not just today, but every day. We get to choose. So in that choice, we get to choose how we are being with ourselves, how we are being with others, how we are being in the world. My invitation is to be kind, be love, be joy. You get to choose that. Or you can choose to be mean and small. Nobody wants that. I think that is covered by enough people already. So we don't need to join that parade, the mean and small parade. No, we on the joy, love, kindness parade is where we are today, and that's where we're choosing to be. So we have that choice. Keep that vibration high and protect it, y'all. Put an armor around yourself today. Pray yourself up today and watch as little television as possible. Do like a social media fast today. Like really, really support yourself. Really support yourself with the things that feel good to you and that will help you to stay grounded and centered within yourself, where everything is created anyway. Okay? So let me share this practice with you that you can choose to do or modify to make it work better for you, whatever you decide. Let me get my password right. Okay. So this is by someone named Tanya Williams, and it was posted on my friend's Facebook page, and I just loved it and decided I want to share it with you all today. So it's called What Will We Create Tomorrow? And it's an election day practice. And she has, I think, 4 of them. So choose one that works for you or be inspired by this and make up your own. Okay? So practice number 1. Set an alarm for the top of every hour and spend 5 minutes envisioning the world that you want to create. Just 5 minutes. If 5 minutes is too long for you, write down 5 different things at the top of each hour, or write down the same 5 things every hour. Just join me each hour. I love that. So every hour on the hour, envision the world you want to create. For 5 minutes, set a timer. 5 minutes, set a timer. 2 minutes, set a timer, right? Or write down 5 different things on the top of each hour. Or you could write the same thing every hour on the hour. So I'm going to be doing a combination of that because every hour on the hour today, I'm praying for a friend of mine who is having major surgery. She's in Florida and she's having surgery. So every hour on the hour, I'm pausing what I'm doing and I'm saying a prayer for her. And what I will add is this: envisioning the world that I am creating. And I am very clear that I am creating the world because the world, the universe is within me. I am creating it. Let me not go. Let me stay here. Election day practice number 2. Remember to take a break from social media today. A day of social media watching will not change outcomes. There are millions of other platforms to get your news and election information. And on a day like today, if anything, it will only focus on anxiety. That is what they do. The news, all that stuff, it runs on anxiety and fear. Don't feed into it. You will end up riding someone else's wave. Choose to ride your own. That's right. Elect to ride your own wave. What is that wave for you? A wave of joy, a wave of calm, a wave of peace. Ride that wave. Don't ride nobody else's wave. Get your own wave. Practice number 3. Send a text checking on 10 different folks in your life today. And maybe send them a text that includes one of your statements of the world you want to see. Better yet, invite them into these invitations and have a buddy for the journey. Liberation loves buddies. So that's having someone that you can be accountable with, right? For the way that you're holding yourself today and supporting someone and holding themselves up high today as well. So I like that one as well. Here's number 4, election day practice number 4. If you have to check the election results, do it only after you've done your 5 minutes at the top of the hour. And set a timer and give yourself 5 to 10 minutes. When the timer goes off, change the channel. Choose a show or a movie to watch that aligns with your nervous system to rest and realign. Protect your nervous system, y'all. Protect your nervous system. The world will have you set in fight or flight. So protect your nervous system. Do things to keep you centered in a state of rest. Yes? So she is suggesting that if you must check in, which you don't, there is no must, but if you feel like you have to know, do it after you do your 5 minutes, right? Your 5 minutes of imagining a world that you want to create, right? Be in that vibration. That's one of the ways you can armor yourself, protect your energy. Okay. And then practice number 5. If election results are not in by the time you usually go to sleep anyway. You watching the election results come in will not change anything, but your restful sleep will. Change comes with clear thinking, and clear thinking is fueled by rest. You'll know that one is specifically for me. And this is the thing about the importance of rest. Bob Roth, who leads the Transcendental Meditation group twice a day, the other day he was talking about rest and the importance of rest on our brain and our nervous system. And rest allows the brain to like release all the gunk during rest. It like clears out the debris that we have gathered over time on a daily basis. So if you don't rest enough, the debris doesn't have time to flush out of our system. Our bodies are just amazing. Everything that we need to have a high functioning body, we have the ability to do. It's all in there already, right? So rest is a big component of that. So don't stay up all night looking at the election results. And I know there may be a temptation to do so. That's the pull. Be aware of the pull. Go to bed. Go to bed, Melissa. And get your rest. And I think this is the last one. Election practice number 6. Pay attention to what your mind does. Today is one long meditation practice. I love that. When your mind goes to fear, anxiety, uncertainty, struggle, and on, bring yourself back to your breath, ground in the present moment. Find something that is right in front of you that brings you joy. Breathe into the present moment. Our breath is a great stabilizer. It is a powerful stabilizer. That's why God gave it to us so we could stabilize ourselves, so that we can go within, take a deep breath in and out as many times as you need to come back to center, to come back to your right state of mind. So those are the 6 election days practices offered by Tanya Williams. Thank you, Tanya Williams. I really appreciate that. And thank you, Greg, for posting it. And I hope that you will take on at least one of them, and support yourself today by electing joy, electing love, electing peace, electing harmony, electing calm, electing to be the wonderful, fabulous, magnificent person that you already are. Yes. Julian shared on Instagram, this is a great practice for any day that is filled with anxiety. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. So I cannot emphasize more the importance of your daily morning spiritual practice to set the tone for your day. You get to set the tone. Don't let the world set the tone. Don't let other people set the tone for your day. It is precious. Treat it as such, right? Treat it as such. So it's non negotiable. In my universe, it is non negotiable. Your daily morning spiritual practice is non negotiable. So I offer that to you all today. I hope that it resonates. And I hope that everyone has a wonderful today, no matter what, no matter what. All right? All right. Let me check in with you all. Feed captured election day practice number 2. Yes, a break from social media and news watching. She said, wow, I had not even thought about this. Okay, we're going to need you to go live all day, every hour in the hour. Nope. Not doing that, Fee. Not doing that. Nope. So what I'll be doing every hour on the hour is centering myself within myself, envisioning the world that I am creating every day in my mind and my spirit and my soul of love and joy, and saying a prayer for my girlfriend who's having surgery today. And so for me, going on social media takes me out of that space. It's a pull for me. So I appreciate the invitation, Fee, but that's going to be a no thank you for me today. Maybe. Who's willing to send a text of love, positivity today to 10 people? I am. I am. Yes. So find what works for you. Find what works for you. Thank you, Fee, for capturing the practices. I reposted this also on my social media. Yeah, you know, I got a sacred yes and I got a sacred no as well. So I know myself well. All right, y'all. Let me close up with some joy news. So first, I'm excited because I'm going to be on Sekou Wright's show tomorrow, Get Rich 101. And we're going to be talking about money, 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 money. And I'm always excited to spend time with Sekou. It's always a good time. There's our flyer right there, Get Rich 101, Wednesday, 9:45 a.m. And recently we've been talking about emergency funds. So we'll see what we're going to talk about tomorrow. So that's 9:45 a.m. Follow follow Sekou Wright's page on his social media. Also tomorrow, Fee King is having part 2. Oh, I wish I had, dang it. I have all my wood tools. So Fee King is doing part 2 of a amazing webinar. She started it. Part 1 was yesterday, and it was amazing, giving you the background, the information you need to know why these things work. So her class is called I Am a Badass at Looking and Feeling Amazing. Facial cupping, wood tool, body contouring, and Yiso rap class. That's a mouthful, Fee, but it was delicious. And she's doing part 2, which is live. Bring your tools, your wood tools, your facial cupping tools, and learn how to use these tools correctly to give your whole body a lift. Ah, yeah. So follow Fee King on social media, and you will find all the information on her page. And it is also posted on my page. There's Fee King. There is Sekou Wright. Okay. Also, at 7 p.m. tomorrow, we have the return of our regular community cafe. I will be leading us in a life visioning process that was developed by Michael Bernard Beckwith. So join me tomorrow, 7 p.m. Eastern Time, live on Zoom. You can go to rocklandcsl.org for the Zoom link and join me. It's a wonderful process. It's a process of going within and tapping into God's idea, not our idea, because our ideas are limited, but God's ideas, which are infinitely possible, coming through and as us, because we are a channel for God's ideas to be made manifest. Mm. So join me for that tomorrow, 7 p.m. Eastern Time, our life visioning. And we do this the first Wednesday of every month. And every Wednesday of every month, we have an offering through our community cafe at Rockland Centers for Spiritual Living. All right, so I am on countdown to Egypt. I got 5 more days to go. It was like a year ago, and now it's 5 more days. It's just amazing. So my intention is to play replays of Morning Sip with Rev Melissa. The series that I decided to replay is the Master Key series, because there's a lot of them. So there's like 30 episodes. That was my longest series was this series, the Master Key System. So if you have the book, you can follow along. It's not necessary at all. You can also find the Master Key System by Googling it. It's available for free online. So I will be guiding us through as many of them as I will be away. So that's my intention. When I can go live, I will. There's like a 7-hour time difference between Egypt and Eastern time, so it'll be difficult to do a 10:30 a.m. sip because I'll already be in the day, probably in a pyramid, talking to some pharaohs or something. So So that's the plan. And hopefully I pray that the Wi-Fi is strong and I can upload these shows, because I can't pre-upload, like 10 shows. The system won't allow me to do that. So just pray for me. If you don't see SIP, you know that something happened and I wasn't able to upload it. But know that I will be back. I will be back. So I leave on Sunday. Please send me traveling grace and mercies. I would so appreciate that. And when soon after I return, we're going to get into the 30-day mental diet. So get the book if you don't already have it. If you have it already and you've done the 30-day mental diet with me before, we could do it again, because it's different, because you're different. So that is going to start on December 3rd, I believe. I'm setting that intention December 3rd, Tuesday, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. And I will have information to register for that before I leave. Okay? All right, everybody. I'm a little over time today, but thank you so much for being with me today. Thank you for owning your day, right? Owning the way you are being in the world today with yourself is so important. So, P said, yes, protect yourselves today. Walk away. Yes, do all the things you need to do. I love that feed from earlier. All right, everybody. I will see you tomorrow. And we'll see what we'll talk about tomorrow, y'all. All right. So practice one of the election day practices. If nothing else, on the top of the hour, set an alarm for the top of the hour throughout the day. Pause, take a deep breath, center yourself within yourself, say an affirmation, lift your spirits, and then continue. And then repeat every hour. At bare minimum, that's a good one and an easy one, I think. Okay? So peace and blessings, everybody. We have elected joy today. Yes, we have. I will see you all tomorrow. We are living life in joy, connected to our yes.